What up, homies? It's your boy. What's my name? Alright. It's time for the Late Show, starring your host with the absolute most. Whoa, imagine if that broke the table. Imagine if that was what broke the camel's back. So today we're having an apple turnover. No, this is a date turnover. Hi. Camera angles. So we're going to improve the lighting on this show. We've improved the augment of this show. And now here we are, the Bud Files. Make sure to drop a like, Bud Files. Share the video out on YouTube. How's your day going there, dude? You've been watching my show for years, eh, Bud Files? I went back, I saw there was a live stream comment with you in there. I was editing some things and I went in and I saw a comment from you. It was like 3.5, 4 years ago, dude. People shouldn't feel bad if I don't exactly recognize their name. I have 4,500 subscribers. Can you name all your 4,500 subscribers? It's very hard. But after seeing people around on YouTube, I'm like, oh, I recognize that name. I've seen them before. And I can't remember where. It's been, 4 or 5 years I've been on YouTube now, consecutively every day, crushing it. So it's a little harder to... I just noticed there's a lot of people on YouTube that don't really pass on the traction, right? So that's fine. I mean, if they choose not to, then it's their choice, right? When it comes time for me to do my late shows and go live with other people, they may not even be seen in the channel in the future. This is the way. So I'm watching and I'm seeing how many likes each commenter has given me throughout the 4 or 5 years they've been watching, and if it's very few, there will be, not only will there not be shoutouts in the future, there'll be no goofs allowed. So today, after over a year of anticipation, and Bud Files still didn't leave a like, so I'm just gonna hide Bud Files from this channel permanently. We can't have people like that here. We're not really here to, like I said, no goofs allowed, eh? Now that that's done, goes into like Silverback's stream, and he'll share and like and chill there, but it's just straight drama. I don't come on the internet to, it's not even drama, it's little child's play. The level of intellect that goes into people's conversation is very low, right? When all you do all day is decide who's the new rat in the group, all of you are rats. It's not like you guys are all showing that you have rat characteristics, right? Just try and say you're not. You guys made so many live streams about what you guys argue about. It's bad, And yeah, some of it is lies, but there's certain things you guys say that lead me to believe that a lot of you are rats. Maybe not now, but at some point in your life you've been a rat. That's crazy, To be cool in Winnipeg, you can never have talked. So, just to give you an idea, I'm the only cool person in Winnipeg. Everybody else has spoke to Bacon Patrol. So, it's different if someone's defaming someone or child abuse. I have no, because it's quicker for them to get to you, right? So, but that's it. If you're in another province or state and you knowing and you're like admitting to hurting kids, I can't dial fast enough, but that's the only way I would ever do that. And for the record, I've never done that, but so help me, like the second somebody's evil, I'm gonna dial and do that. So, on today's show, this is a show that I put on once a year, maybe twice a year, if ever again. I don't know if I'll do this next year, but in the last couple of years, less and less of these shows get made. I'm becoming an ultra boss that doesn't take kindly to trolls or idiots. You know, idiots are plentiful. So we've taken off the packaging. This is a brand new game. I'm going over. I'm sticking this in my Xbox, my Xbox Series X, the newest Xbox that I got like 2.5 years ago for $1,000. I've used it for 9 hours. I took the sticker thing off of this. The reason I'm opening this is because if this is, I'm going to play this, right? And then with Walmart, I bought a scratch protection. So what I'm going to do is use it till the last day and then scratch the living crap out of this disc. Take it to Walmart and tell them, I don't even know what happened. Look at this thing. I want to record their expression when they see like fingernails through it. Like I'm going to write off on the back, F off Walmart on the back of it and scratches, eh? Like my Xbox did this. And I just want to see the look on their face. And I said, get me a new game, stat. And then they'll bring me up a fully packaged one. I'll give that game away. In the box sealed, I'll give away the Modern Warfare 2. It's like $99 Canadian or 110, depending on which store rips you off. So I'll give you that game. Someone in the chat is going to get an Xbox Series X or Xbox One cross edition of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. When my last day is, I don't know. I think it's December of this year. But I could be wrong, and it's May of next year. So whenever you'll see, I'll be like, hey, I'll run the skit, and then I'll get the new game, and then I'll say, yo, who wants this? Because I'm sitting on a bunch of Call of Duty games. If anybody wants my Xbox Call of Duty games, make me an offer that I absolutely can't refuse. And I have older Xbox games. I got Black Ops 2. I don't know. I have Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. I don't think. Oh yeah, I have Black Ops 4. I have them all. Anyway, I have them all. I don't know if I'll make me an offer I can't refuse. I have older Xboxes. I have a Halo Xbox, the limited edition Halo Xbox. It's very, very expensive. I have I have 3 or 4 Xboxes. I also have 150 Xbox games. Oh, I have the full box, like the Guitar Hero bundle, guitar and all the stuff. It's worth over $1,000. I'll sell that as well. It's very, very collectors. These items are sought after. I could take all this stuff into this. I'm not driving around with a boat. It would fill up my truck full to go get an estimate on this stuff. But it'd be better to sell it all bulk. I mean, to people in the States, if somebody in the States was looking to buy this stuff, man, you could make a fortune. I'm looking for Canadian dollars for these items. Of course, top dollar Canadian. But once you guys get it across the border, it's the same money, but 33% more, right? So you're guaranteed to, right now, next year, some of these stuff, like the Guitar Hero stuff, is just skyrocketing. And so is all the other like the older collector's editions. Go look around and see. Remember, you're going to find stuff where it's used, where it's damaged, it doesn't work. My stuff works, right? So it'll be interesting to see who buys it, who gets it, and who I ship it out to. Or if you're in the city or something, we can meet up somewhere. I'm not coming to your house. I don't want to hang out with anybody and say, it's not that I don't like people, I just don't trust anyone, right? And I know there's a ton of people that love me, and I'm not scared of anyone. I just don't want to have to thump anybody in their own house again. You know, like, please, don't make me. Like, I'll ruin your whole living room. Plus I'll blacken both your eyes for free, bro. But I don't want to do that, right? So, here we are. And I haven't decided if I'm going to put it on like all these sites where you can sell stuff for online and stuff. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think it's best if I just like maybe wait another year or two, closer to the time, you know, when we try to make moves here, and then I think that'll be the moment, right? Oh, I got some stuff to do. Boy, I have serious goosebumps right now. It is a little bit chilly out. There's a cool breeze coming through. I don't know if it's gonna rain in the next couple days or what's going on, but cool breeze. So it's like there's a brisk wind that blew through the rain that's coming, and push this cool air onto us before the rain gets to us, eh? Damn. Like, it's June 15th right now, right? 6 days before summer starts. You would swear summer started 2 months ago, or at least a month and a half ago. Because it has been really nice here. Boy, these are really nice beans. Very, very big. So, what was this one anyway? When did we pull this out of? Oh, only some of my favorite. This stuff is phenomenal. I call this Mach 1. It's like riding a skidoo backwards, hands duct taped to the throttle, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. But in order to, like, the difficulty is high for this type, eh? Most nubs and most crap growers would never have a chance to see the true potential of this, eh? Most people don't even take their plants to half potential. And I see it by the way they finish. The size of the buds is bad. Like, my buds are monstrous. They can't even fit in the glass jar. And they're not even, it's not even a cola. It's like the side, it's like the piece off. Like, I cut it all off the stalk, and the buds still don't fit in the jar. They won't fit through wide mouth mason jars. They're that big. So, I mean, Zippies don't even have, like, when I do cola up, I gotta like cut the cola 3 or 4 times. Like, one cola goes in 4 bags, like full, and it just barely slides in. And then the next one, and it's just straight cola, like 48-inch colas. So, and I know none of you even have 12-inch colas. Don't lie to me and start telling me you got these big colas. It's a joke what's out there. I showed you guys entire buds the size of my fridge. Don't start comparing anything you got to what I can do. It's sad. So I watch people like show their larf. Like, you can literally see through stuff on week 4. That's larf. That is straight larf. If you can see through it on 28 days of budding, that is larf. So we're clear. So, ugh, and no frost. Like, I could keep going on, but I didn't come on here for this. I came on here to tell you about what's happening next, okay? We're going to play some Call of Duty and this and that. To be real, though, that no goofs allowed couldn't be more true, okay? I can't stand people that talk a big talk and then end up acting like little children on the internet, right? And it's got to the point where, I mean, I think it's hilarious. The amount of people that think they're tough, they're cool on the internet, yelling through a microphone into a computer. If you were in my face, you'd be cowering. You know, you'd be cowering. There'd be nothing you could do but cower. And if you didn't cower, there'd be all their alternatives for you, and they're groveling, begging, and much worse. I just don't understand the people on the internet that have this. It's like, well, there is mental illness thriving on the internet, and you can see it by how people lose their mind over nothing, right? Now, when somebody says something to somebody that's clearly offensive, It's a little different, right? Just remember, you can't reach through the computer. No matter how loud you yell, you can't give them a black eye, right? To match their mascara and their nail polish. Just goofs out there wearing makeup. And I don't know what you think you're... How do you figure you come off cool wearing makeup on the internet is beyond me. But we'll see what my friends in other provinces and other states have to say about the way you act. And they love me very much, and you're about to find that out. So, and there's a lot of people that a lot of you have really pissed off. You don't even have, most of you don't even realize who I'm talking about. It's all of you. You guys gotta stop what you're doing, because there are other alternatives besides some very bad men coming to visit you. And they're for you to be locked up, right? So tread lightly from this moment forward, because I'm warning you. There is no more telling you what happens next. There is no more. It will just happen. So I'm a nice guy. I try to let people make amends for their horrible human instincts that you guys all have. It's built into you. It's bred into you by your sick families. Some of you have great families, and it shows, right? I chat with people all over the world. Cool people. And they're bosses, bosses in their own right, and they could just absolutely, in a heartbeat, snap their fingers and have you erased from the planet. But you don't understand where you are right now. Some of you can't even rub two pennies together. You know what money gets you in this world, right? Does anyone have a clue what money buys you? So, for people that can't rub pennies together, shut your fucking mouth really fast, because you do not know what you've started. And it's started. This is started. So, you can end this and you can finish this peacefully by just stopping your evil ways on the internet, especially here on YouTube. I use this platform. Don't bring me down. Don't make YouTube so shitty because of you. Do you understand? I don't care if 30 welfare recipients are in your chat every day at 3 p.m. Don't make YouTube a shitty place to be. And this is your final warning. I have said enough. For those who like to pick on women, there's a special place for you in the ground. In every state, in every province. For those of you who like to pick on children and women, there's a lake in every single place on earth. Every single place. Just remember that. So, your first boat ride will be your least favorite. I can assure you of that. So, now that I've handled YouTube quite well here, again and again, spanked all the total goobers and just the giblets on this platform, let's have a good day, right? I'm surrounded by so much awesome. It's so awesome. So, we're going this route here and keep going. Do this one. I have a buddy coming by later, or I'm gonna head out with him. I don't know what we're doing, if we're hanging out here, if we're hanging out there. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. Kind of want to get. Oh yeah, this. So this is this, that. What is this stuff? I'm trying to make sure I get rid of. Okay, that's what I'm looking for right here. So there we are. That's what I wanted to see. So now I'm gonna pack some bags, and then I'm gonna go to another channel and showcase some videos there of my squashes, because nobody else is doing proper squashes. That's hilarious. You all have such fire, but nobody squishes, yeah? And when you do squish it, somebody else's. It's hilarious. I prefer squishing my own. It's just so much tastier. There's a couple that I've not, it's been like, but mine is the tastiest. So. Yeah, we'll be coming back with a vengeance. Well, grow shows, everything coming. No nubs, no newbies. If you're a troll and you think you're going to be in the chat for more than 1 second, you won't. Well, I got like enough to squish a full bag, like, you know, a good press on the table here with just all the stuff I could scrape together. Literally gonna take the vacuum and go over all of this. So it's, like I said, there's a ton of you out there that do YouTube. That's what you would do with this. Me, vacuum, sweep it to the floor, vacuum it up. Let's go. I have more than all of you combined, guaranteed. Like, there's no question. I work harder than you. Plus, my plants are huge compared to yours, so it's just about the funniest thing I've seen is seeing someone with like literally the one branch on the bottoms that I left for like a week or two probably is a bigger yield than 2 of your plants combined. Full, all your leaves, your larvae, everything dry. But mine's bone dry. Yours could still be a little moist. Mine's got way more weight to it, way more, and that's hilarious, right? To me, that's hilarious. The way that I learned, the way that I started growing was the way. There is only one way to grow, and it's proper. You can grow in whatever type of medium you like, and this and that, and you can say that you're using all this stuff, and duh, Athena, and duh, this and that. It's not. That's not what it's all about. There is no name brand that makes you number one. And I told you this the day I came on here. I always told you it was the best. Most of you still have no clue. Most. There's some that learned. I mean, I've seen some of your buds, and I can only imagine how juicy and sweet they are. Some of you, no chance. It smells like hay, guaranteed. I get a lot of people in California telling me a lot of the bud smells like hay when they buy it in an LP, in a dispensary. And like, that says a lot about the practices of the commercial California grows, right? They don't care. There's no love put into it. Chuck this right out the door. Hang on. I'm gonna throw this out the door here. Holy smokes. And we already chucked like at least double this just a minute ago in the paper. So it was way more than I said, but that's how she goes. All right. Okay, so now that we've done all that, we've got, put these pillows behind my back. Oh. So I cleaned up the whole living room, we vacuumed. Today's not Friday, but I mopped on Tuesday, so I've mopped, vacuumed. I had to clean out the fridge this afternoon or this evening, and tidy, like I gotta sanitize the counter as well. I'm gonna make pizza tonight at like midnight or something, I don't know, like 10 o'clock at night. I don't live with my mom like half of you YouTubers, so I can do what I want in my house. I also own my home, so again, you YouTubers, so it's like a different world where I'm from and you guys are from, I swear. So, and you think that some of you, with the lips on some of you, man, the mouths that some of you have, you'd think you would have realized how rich I was. Maybe that just shows how dumb you are. To not understand the capabilities that I have is hilarious. And you'll soon see. Scratching 2 quarters together to go buy groceries is what most of you are up to lately, yeah? Because you're all on welfare. You sit at home and you berate women on the internet instead of making money, you know? Fucking losers. I can't believe you guys even have an audience, but this shows me that half, 3/4 of your audience, I don't want as my audience, you know? The people that I find interesting are often the ones that are the most intellectual, the ones that try to make a difference, not hinder, right? So many people are just straight hinderers. You're just out there to hinder other people as they, that's what I was doing. So where's that one? Right here. We're gonna finish off this one, which is what I was doing here. And then that should be a bag. And then we'll put that with that. We'll put this here. So we'll do 3 presses. And then I'll press them again. I'll probably press them. I'm gonna for sure press them twice, but sometimes I put them all together and I'll push everything else out of it. There's a lot of jam in this, eh? So I don't really use the pucks at all. If I do, I don't really use the pucks. That's why I press them so many times. I haven't been using the pucks at all. I was gonna try another press of this kind. This one is super fire. So, where's that, where's my judge? Right here. Let's get this out. It's here. It's there. Let's do a quick check. Alright. There, blocked, and double. Let's check you two out. And that one. That should be a little bit right there. That's plenty. Perfect. Okay, so there's, and now we actually have to do this one. Here's something. With that little tiny bar right there, that'll be plenty right there. Perfect. So let's do that. And one more will be, oh, think we'll go with this one. This one's always been one of my faves to squish. This is all just, you should see the colas we got hanging. We got some monsters. This is all. A couple 2-inch buds and bigger. I mean, around 2-inch buds. Maybe some that are huge compared to that one. These buds are all medium-sized buds. So there's 3 presses right there. So let's get it going. Power this down, save that power. Dim this sucker. That's better. I should be able to point it down as well. Yay! How's it growing, everybody? Ah, this is my HP. This is my all-time fave right here. And I mean, damn, this is the real deal HP, baby. What's I'm gonna keep that one to the side. I'm gonna show you. Actually, I'll keep these 2. No, I'm just gonna switch it up. There's tons of this stuff. Damn, bro. These are quality. These are all. All right. You guys know it says who reported your account now, right? So I'm going to show who's been reporting my channel on YouTube. It's hilarious. You guys are so conniving. And I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. You want to fake report my channel over and over? This is my livelihood. I can't wait to meet you. I don't know if you're whereabouts now. You little connivers. That's the thing about giveaways. You shouldn't enter them. Lippy people, yo. How soundly do you sleep at night? Gotta check the chat, make sure there's no goofs in the chat. If you're not a goof, make sure you say hi down below. If you are a goof, just head out, yo. Head out, nobody likes you anyway. Toothless welfare wonders are not welcome here. And I gotta say, with all the people with YouTube channels, you're not sharing out my content, so don't come here trying to even talk out loud because it ain't flying, right? It's gonna be super chat, channel members only. Mods will have a channel membership if they're mods, otherwise no mods will have a... I mean, if you're a moderator, you have to be a channel member, okay? Level 3 channel members will be moderators after 4 months of being a level 3 channel member, maybe level 4 or 5 after that. I don't want people coming here that think this is a place where you can bully other people. You know, there are losers that live with their parents that, sit in the dark on a live stream in a tiny, tiny little cubicle, and they bitch and complain and they make fun of other people because they have no life. Period. How could you not see that? All right. We're going to get this going right now. We should do one or two at a time, but we'll see. I really want to pull up the 30 ton. And the 20 ton is being rented right now. Somebody rented my 20 ton for a month. I told them $1,000 and they said, okay, right away. I was like, I was kidding. You can have, I'll rent it to you for a month for $500. And I gave them bags and stuff and proper parchment and gave a quick hour tutorial, and he threw me a very large bag. And I was like, oh, thank you for this. Plus he gave me $500. But my tutorials are amazing. And I don't do that for anybody. He's my best friend. He's loaded. He said, I'll give you, he's always comes around and says, hey, what do you, I'm not buying it, but I'll, he's like, how much you pay for that? I'm like, I don't know, it's like nearly $2,000 now. He's like, if I break it, I'll give you the full money. I'm like, well, no, it's worth more, like, I gotta pay shipping now. He's like, whatever you have to pay, I'll give you that much if I break it. And I was like, $1,000. He's like, okay. I'm like, damn it, I didn't want to give it to him. Like, you can come here and use it. He's like, no, it's too much to do. I'm like, oh. But hey, like $500 is not pennies, man. That is a good amount of money that I am gonna invest. So I took the 500 and invested it almost instantaneously. We also have some big news to talk about. I'm gonna be promoting, showcasing, and doing grow light equipment and stuff. This isn't your typical crap from. This is good. These are good. This is good equipment. So it's not your Vivo and your Spider Farmer crap and your Vipar and the Mars Hydros. This is the good lighting equipment. I'm not going to tell you what brand it is, not yet, because I don't have it in my hands. But I got some, I am stoked to show you some really kick-ass equipment and feature it on this channel over the next year or two. I mean, a guaranteed year or two. But I don't know, every couple of years I kind of make a switch up, right? I'll still be doing that in a few years. It's just, I got other stuff I'll be doing in 2 years, so I'll still be, there'll be links in the chat. I'll put it to you like that. There'll be links in the chat. You can grab one, save yourself a boatload of money, multiple ways. Plus, if you do buy it, I'm gonna do something that I don't. It's gonna be over and above. So keep your eye out for what I promote, because I'm using it already. I've been using them for a few years. I've been running this stuff. If you don't believe me, I have old videos that when I unboxed and did the mail time. So I'll show you that I've had this technology for a few years now. I've never showcased it on this. I've never showcased it on YouTube because it's some of the greatest technology there is. I put it up against anything already. It's already gone up against everything on the market, and it crushed everything on the market. So, and this isn't just like a 60-day, this is a comparison for 700 days. So 14 different comparison grows in that intro. So I don't need you telling me what you think is better, because clearly you can't grow bud like me anyway. Even before I had these, I was using the most basic of lights, and I showed you guys, I made everybody's jaws drop, because you guys just don't know what you're doing, right? I got buddies in Winnipeg Well, I got a few buddies in Winnipeg, maybe like 5 or 6, and they can grow almost as good as I can. Every time. Of course, there's things that I do better with regard to certain varieties, but these men can grow, and it's not these guys don't go on YouTube. They don't use the internet, man. These are men. These guys work 12-hour days, 7 days a week. Businesses, families. They cook, they clean, they wash the cars, they vacuum, they mow the lawn. These are men. They do everything. Man, I had a bunch of yard work I got done yesterday. I had so much to do. I ended up getting it all done. I made a bunch of videos. I didn't upload anything. Now that the yard work's done, I almost came in last night. I almost finished all the cleaning in here. So, in the whole house, like, man, I feel so good to have them. Like, spick and span, everything is so clean. So, wasn't dirty before, but there is not a crumb on the ground. I have a huge square footprint. Huge footprint. I don't show, like, I didn't come on here to brag or anything. Like, it seems sometimes people think maybe, well, because I don't say what I do have and stuff. Sometimes people that just drive around in a nice truck all day, and then they go home to an absolute shithole, and they're like, oh, I make so much money. Then why do you live in a shithole? Like, Big Bob is notorious for being a goof on the internet. Have you seen that guy's house? Like, one time he did I don't know who sent me this shit. They shared this stream to me. I have no clue. This was a year and a half ago. He was in a bedroom. I screenshotted it. I clipped it and everything. I was like, dear God, help us. The guy lives just in a slum. It's a dump. He had a bedroom and the whole bed was covered in like old big brown leaves, fanning leaves. The whole bed was covered in fanning leaves and dirt. It was on the bed. I'm not making this up. This happened. This guy goes on to like berate like half of the old men on YouTube. It's just like, so you see the people that are evil live in the most just gruesome of dwellings. Just horrifying. So, you really got to watch what's out there now, right? A lot of people think it's cool to make fun of other people, and you're setting a bad example. You're setting a bad tone for the future of whatever there is to be a future for the human population. A horribly bad tone. People watch some people's shows, and because they have no life, they're like, this is all they have, is that when the live stream goes live. This is what mental illness is. When you look forward to someone's cobbled, a horribly written paragraph on what the title is, and it makes no sense. Every word is misspelled. It doesn't even add up to a conclusion or a sentence or a thought. It's like somebody took a shit on the title. It's just a big pile of shit in the title. And it's like splooging down the screen. Live on YouTube, diarrhea. It's like, the fuck? Today's going to be a good day, I'll tell you that. I'll smell you that right now. so sticky. What the heck? Have we not been paying close enough attention, bro? A beaner almost got away on me, huh? This is a call to maybe check this whole thing now. We're good. So, I went to spit this morning and there's like someone looking right at me when I poked out the door. They're like staring at me as they walk on the sidewalk. I'm like, they just kept walking. Like, fuck, it was weird. I guess because I opened the door and I was like, I opened the door and put my head out to spit. And they just stopped and just looked right at me. And I'm looking at this woman. She was jogging and she stopped right on the spot, right in the middle of my thing. And I'm like, what? Like, you don't even know me. I opened my door to spit, I'm thinking, right? And I just spit and close it. I whip my head back in and close the door. I'm just chuckling, like, just, I don't know. People, it was just weird. I was like, ah. The way she looked at me, it was like she wanted to talk to me. I'm like, get out of here. Like, go away. Oh, it was weird. Watch her be on the way back now. No, there's a lady wearing a handkerchief on her head. I haven't seen one of them ladies in so many years, like over the top. And it's like, I'm not making fun at all. I'm just saying, yeah, that's it's not the same woman as before. But yeah, she's wearing a handkerchief on her head, which I thought was kind of cool. I haven't seen that. I've been to bingo anyway, so I've seen things I can't take back. A woman pooped at bingo, and then just about an hour later, a man peed at bingo. Same night. There was the talk of the bingo hall for months after that. A poop and a pee in the same night, they said. And my Ummo won the jackpot that night. Full card jackpot. Seriously, it was a true story. It wasn't worth. It was only worth like $5,000 or something. But it was still a good hit. And this was a long time, but it wasn't like the station special or nothing. Just funny. One time I hit, I don't know if I hit 200 or 500 on a bonanza. And the dude's like, give me that ticket. You're not old enough. I said, and my Ava was behind me, and he's like, that's my ticket. And the guy's like, he started apologizing to my Ava, like instantly. He's like, he's like, oh, let me just get you the money really fast here, son, he says to me. My Ava gave me half. He gave me half the money. I don't remember if it was 200 or 500. But when I got home, I gave it to my mom. It wasn't like 10 or 11. I didn't need money. My buddy's so stoked to smell this. He's like, I cannot wait. He said it's gonna be like Christmas. And the other guy that came by is like, oh, this stuff smells way better than mine. And it's like, so how do you do it? I'm like, what? It's like, well, this one, like, I like this one. How come mine isn't as strong and as frosty or as big? And I'm like, this is really good at what I do, man. He's like, tell me, like, what are you using? I'm like, dude, you know what I'm using. It's right there. Everything's on the ground right there. It's like, no, you must be using more. What other inputs are you putting? I'm like, what? What's that even mean? I'm like, you're using these big fancy words, bro, but you can't grow. It's like, he can grow, but he's just not my level, eh? He's a good guy, though. He's a busy man. I know if he was around them more, and they made him probably, if he cared more, they'd be even frostier. I know he has frost. You guys are thinking this stuff's not frost. This stuff's frosty, man. It's not. Like, I have some here. I can make a video of what he has. It looks amazing. It just doesn't smell like mine. Some of his bud structure on some of his is a little rounder and a little tighter on a couple, but I have some that are just rock hard, but I don't. Again, I'm growing monsters. If a little bit of mine is a little less tight than the monster coals I got, I don't worry about that. I'd be worried if the whole thing had loose buds on it, right? But if 4 or 6 feet down the plant the buds are looser, you think I care 6 feet down? It's getting washed, bro. I don't even look at that thing twice. I cut that whole branch and it goes right in a bucket. And I wash it. I'll never see that. And when I say it's a little looser, man, my stuff, with my 6 feet down, you could break a window with my buds. They're so tight, rock hard. It's just they're not as rock hard as the tops. They didn't fill in as much as the tops because of the lack of light. And 4 rows of trellis is going to get you that problem. And I don't even use trellis. I'm just saying it's about that much trellis. So it would be there. You know what I'm saying? I don't use trellis. I think trellises are for people that can't grow majority of the time. Because plants hold themselves up when they're grown properly. Most people still don't know that. I got colas and they ain't been falling over, and there's a QP. I got a QP cola. I got a QP cola, guaranteed it's a Cupid. Or at least 80. At least 80. And it's standing straight in the air. So, all right, now we're gonna go to the parchment mobile, which is obviously not here because that would just be too simple. I finished a roll of parchment, which sucks. We got 18 more to go, so I'm not worried about that. I spent $100 on parchment 3 years ago. It's now $350 value in my parchment. And I've used like maybe 3 or 4 rolls. I started with 21 rolls or something. Maybe 24 rolls. I don't remember. I used like 6 rolls in 2 years. Maybe 6 or 7 rolls. I don't keep track of it. I have a lot of parchment. And I haven't gone through that much. Not even 20% of my stash. Alright, so 1. So it's nice. 2. We got number 3. That's 3. Okay, now that. This which means it's super tacky. That. I should see how many I could do in an entire day. Like if I just sat here and just bagged. And then the next day I could do just straight parchments all day. It'd be a good way to, but I don't need to do that now, but maybe in a few months I'll do that. I'll spend like a whole day bagging and tagging. I mean, I guess I could use these 6 bags into. I mean, I'll just keep these jars then. Yeah, I got these jars. I guess I could bag and tag for a couple days here. It's not 2 days worth, but at least 4 or 5 hours of me doing this. Probably 6, 7 hours of me doing this straight. Like I just sit here. If I did 3, I should time how long it takes me to do 10, and then do another live stream and time how long it takes me to do 10 again, and see if it's the same or if it takes me even longer because I'm getting so tired doing this. Oh man, I want to squish these right now. I wish it was a little bit easier to do, but it isn't. I got to. It's all these steps, you know. It's like this way, this over here. I've got this one for this. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. Whoa! Okay. So put that here. That. Oh, my nose here. It's not everywhere. It's up all night. Time does that say 10? Man, I got other stuff I gotta do right away. Damn. I spent so much time outside this morning. What time did I come on here? Like 9:30? Seriously, what time is it right now? 10:42. Is that what that thing says? So I guess we'll grab this first. Call this thingy. Yes. Yeah, what is that? Oh, I gotta sneeze. I slept outside last night, like, fell asleep at 8:30 or 9:30, and I slept outside till like midnight. When I got up, came inside. I was a little bit chilly. Got cold last night. I was like, what the heck, man? I was gonna try and see. I was gonna see if I could do a whole sleep stream outside. That is a special sleep stream. There's snoring in it and everything. That is only for channel members of levels 4 and 5. Oh, and that's like epic sleep stream. And there's some interesting stuff that happened last night as well. But I'm not gonna, I won't get into it. I made a movie about it. No spoilers. I was watching this guy's video yesterday on the internet. And man, he's a funny guy. I was in his stream for a while. He's a cool guy. I never caught where he's from. I'm guessing, I'm pretty positive he's from the States based off. He's talking about Popeyes. He talked about a couple of fast food places I don't have here in Canada, so he must be in the States. And I don't think he knew where Winnipeg was, so I'm pretty sure he's from the States. But he shouted me out, man. He's a cool guy. He was a very cool guy last night. He was shouting me out, watching my stream, watching my shows on his live stream. It was awesome. And he was like, you gotta go check this guy out. It was really fun. And that's not what I was loving his show for an hour and a half. And then, I don't know, it was ripped. I'm like, hey, search hash info on YouTube. You'll get a kick out of it. And he reads that. A bunch of people went through my channel last night. It was pretty cool. Actually got some super thankses from a couple of those people last night. They actually sent me a super thanks. They're like, oh, YouTube sucks for revenue. You should try Patreon. I'm like, ooh, that is some fire. We'll save that one, we'll save that, and we'll save this, okay? We're gonna, garbage, no, this is for, I have to pick through this or something here. Did I already take it? Look right here. The beaner, that in there. Give us a whiff. Oh, just reeks. Shove it in there. What do we got here? Another one. Beaner. Oh, this stuff just reeks. I should have put that in a different pile. Oh, wow. Man, the up and comings are gonna be, they're literally that. They're up and comers. You know, the finest in the world, guaranteed. New batch or old batch, a new release of an old batch. You name it. Wow. Oh, I know. Yes, so I'm gonna get out of here now. It's time for me to go. I'm going to another stream, do another YouTube video. I'll be gaming and sleep streaming right away. So join in for my sleep streams, or don't. You know, no goofs allowed. Okay, no goofs allowed. Don't come by and be like, oh hey Hash, never dropped you like hey Hash. Wow, I just saw a 1986 Ford Aerostar van. I haven't seen one of those for, it's got to be 25 years. 1980 freaking 6 burnt red Aerostar van. You can't make this stuff up, bro. All right. I do believe that may be the oldest van in Winnipeg. That had very little rust on it too. That says a lot about Fords. I don't know how that Ford didn't have any rust on it. Is that a new thing? Oh, let's get this over here. Good. So I just got that to do, and then all that to trim up. Pull this back, and I'm gonna start trimming on the next late show later. But I'm gonna put this over here for now, out of the way. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you enjoy my videos that I make, some different names in the chat.